So we destroyed it, but then...
You destroyed what?
We destroyed the Doomsday Machine.
No, we didn't.
Sorry, correction, Mustafa. What happened?
We saw a video of the Enterprise defeating the Doomsday Machine, so now we know how. But we
It's the Constitution.
Yeah. After we gave the Vital Idol some of our tools and.
Okay. Anything we left out, Nabila?
Oh, it wasn't a movie that we watched. It was some files that we looked up about the Doomsday Machine.
Yeah, it was computer files. It was log files of the U.S.S. Enterprise. That wasn't the Cairo.
Sorry,
It says
Cairo is a new
ship.
ship, right?
It's our ship.
No, it's actually a pretty old ship. It's an old ship. Yeah, but it's a good ship.
We could have gotten a
Did we leave
better one.
anything out? Did we leave any, okay. Did we leave anything out? Ramza Muhammad, whatever your name is.
Azar. It was made of this in real life made up.
Adamantium?
Neutronium.
No, neutronium. Yeah. Adamantium is from Marvel superheroes.
Oh yeah.
Vibranium too.
Did we leave anything out?
No.
Huh? No? Okay. What about so
Yeah.
okay, now we have a little reassignment of positions. I'm gonna need you, sir, to sit in between Neor Mali and Mr. Hashmi, okay? I will bring your chair. I want you sitting there. Come on, get up.
Sabu.
Alright. I will get you a chair.
Somali. Somalia. Somali.
And I need to talk to you two for a quick second, but not yet. Hold on. So sit down. Yeah, sit right there. Ramza, move in. You move in like this. Okay. We had a change of assignments. We have a new captain getting a chance. You have to have chosen a first officer and a second officer. Okay? So who is your first officer? Okay, who is Lieutenant Neor? And your second in command?
Will be Ramza.
Okay, will be Azarm Neor. He's a cadet though. I think he's a midshipman. You need an officer.
Okay.
So the only other officer that you only have two officers right now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So Mr. Aliafi is going to have to be your second in command. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So right now we have to figure out a strategy. Okay. We have to figure out what you're going to do. Now what I've done, I'm going to talk to some people privately, but in the meantime, I'm going to assign you, Captain. Because you're the captain, you have to assign people jobs. And right now, you're going to assign each of the people on your team, except Zulan and Sabuk, because I'm going to talk to them separately. Okay? You have information. You have to make a decision on what you're going to do next. That's what I'm trying to say. So you have information. Yes.
This one's funny. We're trying to...
Come on, let's stay on subject. Come on, we'll deal with that later. We don't have a lot of time. You have to get information. There's no way you can get all the information. You're the captain. So you got to delegate to different people certain activities. So we have a Romulan intelligence summary. This is stuff from Starfleet intelligence about Romulan activity in this region of space. And we have a summary of Gorn activity in this region of space. We have a Starfleet advisory regarding the so-called Doomsday Machine. And we have the origins of the Doomsday Machine. And we have something all about the Doomsday Machine, as far as Starfleet, what Starfleet knows. And we have a sheet about Ectair. Anybody remember Ectair? What is that? Is that an allergy?
Planet.
It's a planet. It's near where you were, right? By a star called Mosenfar.
The trader was going to Ectair to sell his valuables.
Yeah. And we have another thing on Ectair. And we have some more on the Doomsday Machine. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things to read. Do not talk about a plan until everyone reads this, and then you can talk about what you know. How many people do you have?
7. 7, I counted.
I'm going to take 2 away.
14.
So how many do you have now?
14.
14 people? Your math is off a little bit.
10.
Okay, but I'm taking away 2 people.
8. So
Okay.
that
7.
Captain, delegate. I need to see you 2 young men. Sabuk and Zulan. Come on, don't worry, you're not in trouble.
7. We have 7.
good thing you didn't check our grades.
What? That's weird.
Pass the stuff out. Read it. No talking.
Should I pass it? Or are you giving this? I'll read it. Did you read the whole thing yet? No. Okay.
Wait, is this the things you're choosing us to be, or just reading it?
I am. Read that. That's your thing.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to ask if to change.
I think this is for you, Lodi.
Doesn't matter.
There.
Just such small words. I'm demanding.
Which one do you want?
It's on record. How do you know that?
Pop your names for over.
If you want to read both of them, which one?
What is this about? Do you know the whole alphabet? D.
D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Oh, this is P.
No.
I have a book and I can even show you. Oh, yes. There, this is P. This is P. This is Q. This is P.
Wait, you start reading. Can please have that paper? Please have that paper.
Yeah, do you know sign language?
See?
It's P. This is P.
No.
That's P.
I have a book and I can even show you.
R. S.
There are many ways of doing P.
This isn't the time.
That's not even sign language. Sign language is saying words and only an action. Like this is day.
This is.
Everybody read. Everybody
This
read.
is
I'm reading.
X.
Actually, finish reading.
This is X.
See what?
That paper is the wrong. Only weird people print out things with sign language.
That's what he was printing at it.
What grade are you in?
I'm only in second here. Nowhere else.
See right here. This is P. And that's Q.
G.
It's not yours.
Yeah.
See?
Okay, whatever. You learn it the weird way.
I I think we should go through Ectair's stock profiles to see if they have anything to do with the Doomsday Machine.
Ectair?
Yeah, I think we should go to Planet Ectair.
Okay, hold on one second. Okay, you want to know more if Ectair built this Doomsday Machine?
Yeah, just in case.
According to the library computer, there's no relationship between them and the Doomsday Machine. They have no technology for that. It's merely a trading outpost. It's got a population of about 1 million people.
Computer,
Working?
where is the closest place we go? Where was Neutronium first found?
Neutronium has been found in the core of collapsed stars throughout Federation and other races' space. But there is no yet known technology of how to forge it to create items and objects and ships.
Ships. Computer,
Working.
can you get a visual on the captain? I want to
The captain is right next to you.
Wow.
You are in the briefing room with the captain and all the other crew. Okay, next question. Hold on. You should talk to him, not to me.
Dad, I think we should go to Ectair.
Yes, that's what we should do.
Yeah, any questions? Go ahead.
Yeah, computer is what's the course of the current Doomsday Machine right now that we just encountered?
Course of the Doomsday Machine that you encountered is en route to Ectair. It should arrive in approximately 4 solar days to Ectair.
How long will it take us to arrive at Ectair?
Approximately 2 hours at high warp.
Okay, ship, red
You
alert.
gotta call the helmsman.
Helmsman, red alert. Put the ship on red alert. And
Communications officer does red alert. Helmsman and navigator set you.
Captain, I think that we should warn the people
that's
or
what we do.
whoever's on.
Okay,
That would be her job.
okay, could you set the ship on red alert?
I just did that.
Okay, and
Y'all hear the sirens. And you hear a computer voice saying red alert.
Red alert, red alert, red alert, red alert, red
okay,
alert.
helmsman.
Very good. I like that. Give him one.
That was the M.
Helmsman, could you
Hey, Daddy,
put the
that
ship
one's
on
for
high warp
warriors.
and make
Yeah, I know.
engage a route to
Okay. Thank you. Very good.
I like that.
You gotta know it.
could you, helmsman, could you set a route to Ectair at high warp?
Okay.
All right. Continue. Any other questions you have for the computer or for each other?
Oh.
Just do it.
Does it computer?
Working.
Does anybody on Ectair know that the Doomsday Machine is coming toward their planet?
Well, did you do what he said?
They put on red alert. I just want to know if any of them know.
Didn't you give an order for her to call them and tell them or no? Oh.
Yeah, we'll advise.
Negative. There has been no transmission to Ectair regarding your current assignment.
Okay, could you place me on radio to Ectair?
Okay.
Command.
Hailing frequencies open.
That means that you identify yourself and
This
ask
is-
for the. You want. Let me tell you who you want. You want to ask for the.
Coach. Lots of words.
Sorry, I should have had this prepared.
Computer DSL problems. Reconnect. Establishing
Internet.
reconnection.
Bad connection. You need the master of Ectair. That's what they call the leader of the planet. Master of Ectair is named Ahmed Mozenfar.
What's her name?
Ahmed
Isn't
Mozenfar.
that the name of the star?
Huh?
Isn't that the name of the star?
Uh-huh. I guess you got to find out some history of Ectair. Hopefully someone read it and they can explain that to you.
Okay, who did Ectair?
Whatever, I'm making it easy for you guys.
I read about
Brother, no,
I read a little about Ectair and like kind of.
Okay,
what the
Master of Ectair. This is Captain Ehab Hashmi on the ship U.S.S. Cairo. Please respond.
Yes, U.S.S. Cairo, Federation U.S.S. Cairo. This is the special assistant. Chernos, how can I help you?
Could you put me on radio with Master of Ectair?
The Master of Ectair is extremely busy. Can I take a message?
Could you go to him because this is decides the fate of the planet.
Yes, and so is all the other that we get for the Master of Ectair. Please tell me what you need to tell him.
Okay, tell him there's a Doomsday Machine en route to your planet right now. And it will arrive in 4 solar days.
A Doomsday Machine? A Doomsday Machine? Is this a joke?
This is for reals. Starfleet does not joke.
Do you have information on this that you can transmit to us so I can pass it to the Master?
We took some photos, so communications officer could just beam up some photos to them.
Transmission coming through, thank you.
Okay. So,
And then you hear a pause and please hold, sir. And then you hear like little music, Ectarian music, which is kind of sounds like that, and it's very annoying right now. Okay, stop. Now, Captain Hatchme.
yes.
Captain Hatchme, the Master of Ectair is greatly appreciative of the information that you passed on. We will make sure that we do what we can to alert who we need to alert about this incident. Approximately how long until this Doomsday Machine is expected to arrive?
It will arrive in approximately 4 solar days.
Oh, that doesn't give us a whole lot of time to evacuate 1 million people.
It does not at all. We're en route to your planet. We could. Yeah.
Didn't he say before that like the what's it called? That like where the Doomsday Machine was made, like he said that there was 1 million people who were there. And he just said people. Just saying.
Good job.
Yeah.
You know you won't be able to evacuate 1 million people on this ship.
We'll take some with in our ship, and the rest could be deployed.
Don't we have?
No. The rest is gonna
Good
be on their
question.
ship.
Talk, guys, talk. Okay, well, should we expect your arrival,
You
Captain?
shall expect our arrival in 2 hours.
Very good. Thank you very much for this information.
We have a way of defeating the Doomsday Machine, but it requires a ship and 11 million megatons of force.
11 million megatons. The only people who have ships of that size on Ectair is the King Lion's Company.
Okay.
So maybe you can arrange a meeting with them when you arrive on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
They have large cruisers that have high warp engines and that type of capacity. But pretty much most of the ships that come to dock at Ectair are quite small. We have very important things to do. I'm sorry to cut the call short, Captain. Ectair out.
Wait.
Okay, now talk with your captain.
So the Romulan Empire were trespassing in the Ectair's neutral zone. The Romulans would say they have never crossed the neutral zone and always would have arguments with the entire empire. They would keep them. They broke a Romulan peace treaty. I mean, they broke a peace treaty, basically.
They haven't. There is a peace treaty that allows them to visit Ectair. Romulans are allowed to enter Federation space only to visit Ectair, because Ectair is not a Federation planet. It's an independent planet. But if they start a war with the Federation, they break the treaty. So you got it close. Good. Summarize to the captain what you read. Is there anything else you wanted to mention?
No weaponry
Sure.
can
Okay.
damage the outer hull unless it is made of softer or more vulnerable metals.
Doomsday Machine? Okay. Anything else?
And no weapon, either phasers or photon torpedoes, can damage the outer hull, which is made of full neutronium.
Anything else?
Cannot be.
Anything else? Anything else? Okay.
Okay. Neutronium is really rare. And it's a super dense element found in the heart of the collapsed stars. And and the people on like different ships who like saw the Doomsday Machine were surprised that that machine was so big because it's really rare. So how could they find that much? What's it called? Of that kind of metal, neutronium. Yeah, that's it.
Anything else? Okay. Tell the captain some things you found.
I found out that the Doomsday Machine,
You can lift it up, yeah.
that the Doomsday Machine was a machine that was used that it was lost because the makers, they were, I don't know, they
Look at your sheet.
destroyed. Yeah, they were destroyed. The makers of the Doomsday Machine were destroyed, and that's how it was lost.
Someone wrote about this. That's what you're reading. Yeah. Okay. Next. Is there anything else you wanted to share? Okay. Go
I
ahead.
read that that Ectair is an independent planet and that it doesn't have a treaty that prohibits Romulans from coming into its space, and and they can't be like Romulan ships can't be molested in the Ectair, and also Ectair has like a government that is like in charge of like the people. It's in charge and like it's like responsible for every person on Ectair, and
And there are Federation citizens on Ectair. Quite a few. Okay. And what did you read that you want to share with the group?
I've learned that our ship could use any means to dispose of the Doomsday Machine, and the correct defense proves unfeasible or unsuccessful, and in the absence of other alternatives, Starfleet personnel are ordered to make any sacrifice of equipment or lives essential to the achievement of the primary duty,
Which is
to destroy the Doomsday Machine.
Okay. Anything else you wanted to share?
Yeah,
Don't read everything. You want to just paraphrase what
any ship or vessel that comes in contact with the Doomsday Machine, like, could use any means necessary to try and destroy it.
What did you read?
I figured out that we get when we
Listen.
when we come to Ectair, we could ask the library computer to look through the King lines, the company that the King Lion's ships. We could actually go through their stock, and we could actually pick a ship that's busted up or anything, and we could to destroy the Doomsday Machine, or and I have another thing to say, like there's an Outback. It's a popular name for that section of space along the Federation. It's like a frontier between the Romulan and the neutral zone, and the Clan Haven and Treaty Sector.
Okay, and by the way, the treaty that was made on Ectair was done by a Haitian ambassador. Yep. There's things we need to do. Captain, what are our options?
Our options are to...
Let's get 3 options, okay? You and your team will help you come up. Number 1, option number 1.
One option is to have the Ectairs help us and use one of their ships to...
Ectairian King Line Company, right?
Yep.
Okay, option number 2.
Is to confront the Doomsday Machine ourselves.
How's that? What do you mean?
Like...
Shoot it with a spitball?
Use our own ship and beam up onto their planet.
Okay, so you're going to have to someone's going to have to sacrifice and pilot the ship on automation into the maw of the Doomsday Machine. Right?
Nobody's going to do that.
I'll do.
Well, it's option number 2. Sacrifice. Number 3.
Use all means necessary to destroy it.
No, that's not an option.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Captain.
Nabila, yeah. The Kirk defense. Okay, so Kirk defense, sacrifice your own ship is a Kirk defense. King Lines is a Kirk defense. So do you have a Kirk defense with something else?
Captain, why don't we try to invent something new? Like, if we have our science officers,
Then we have to know what we want to do.
study the Doomsday Machine enough to
Good
try to
question.
make our own weapon.
You want to control the Dooms, take it over, right?
You know what? I just noticed what they're doing.
Unfortunately, the science department and Starfleet doesn't have enough time. By the time you get to Ectair, it'll be 3 hours until the ship arrives. Okay?
What?
The science officer has some information on what the Doomsday Machine will be doing, but she has to find that out.
I know, but
She has to ask, she has to talk to me, she has to say what she's looking for, and I could maybe give her more information. My point is, you don't have enough time to find a way to actually get through the neutronium hull to destroy it.
I know, but could they make a new weapon that can try to?
You only got 3 hours. You don't have enough time.
Isn't it the...
from the episode we
Isn't
watched.
it 4 solar days?
I think.
Yeah, but this is taking a while to get there.
I think.
Once it arrives to the system where the planet is, you got 3 hours. Because something is going to happen once it arrives in the system. It's up to your science officer to
Is it
find
the
out.
first planet?
I
in the
noticed-
system? What are the first planets?
I noticed that.
First planets are not habitable. They're like Mercury and Venus. Oh, the outer planets. The outer planets are just rocks.
Okay.
Molten, some of them are... Science officer will give you all the data, but she has to scan for it. Okay, option number 3.
No, I just noticed something about the Doomsday Machine.
Is this an option?
No.
Okay, we're only talking about options. Option
I-
number 1 is Kirk defense with an Ectairian ship. Option number 2 is sacrifice with the Kirk defense, your own ship.
Captain,
Option number 3,
Captain, could we warn all the Ectairians? Like,
already done. Already done. Option number 3, who else
Captain,
will you find on Ectair?
Our Federation.
Option number 3, Romulan what?
Romulan,
Federation.
Romulan personnel.
Okay, what about it?
We could use since they have better equipment, we could ask them.
Collaborate
with Romulan.
with Romulans, your sworn enemy, who you went to war with, but you have a treaty now, so there's no more war. Okay? There's Romulans on that planet.
I thought you said there's Federation officers too.
There's Federation citizens, there's Romulans, there's Gorn, there's Orions, there's a whole bunch of different species on that planet.
So it's a whole
It's a whole bunch of... Remember, it's an independent world. Anyone can go. There's even some Klingons, but it's a rumor. Okay? So, yeah. So, anyways, collaborate with the Romulans. That's one option. Okay, so you have 3 options. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Which one which one are, like, no offense, more evil? Klingons or Romulans?
Well, it depends on the experience you've had with them.
Gorn.
You know?
Yeah.
Romulans, you had some nasty wars with. It was pretty bad. And the Romulans and the Federation are not friends.
And what about
Right now.
Klingons?
Well, it's a rumor that they're there, so, you know. But Klingons you don't get along with either. And Gorn, Kirk had a nasty fight
The
with them.
what about Orient?
Okay, now, you got 3 options, Captain. Alright, which one you going to do? You're going to do King Line? You can do all of them if you want.
We'll try it.
Or you can do some of them if you want, or combination. But what do you want to do first? You want to work with the King Line Company? Or do you want to drive your own ship right into it, into the mouth of the Doomsday Machine right now? Or do you want to maybe work something out with the Romulans?
I want to make a pattern. First, we're going to go with the Ectairian King Line. If that fails to happen, then we're going to collaborate with the Romulans.
Okay?
And if that fails to happen, then we're going to have to sacrifice somebody.
Somebody. That's gonna be.
That's the last.
Well, most likely the captain's the last man with
Yeah.
the ship, so you would be the one that would take the ship into the mouth of the Doomsday Machine.
Can someone help?
Captain of the
It's up to
Captain
him.
of the Enterprise, he asked we could get like one of the like ships
Yeah.
that has a transporter. We could set our Enterprise, the Cairo, to explode.
Okay, and beam, you could do what
Yeah.
Kirk did, to beam to a ship
Yeah.
that you would have. You could do that too. That's a great strategy. But the first strategy is to work with King Line,
Yeah.
right? All right.
Captain,
Last comment, and then we got a break.
I was gonna think if there was such a thing as a teleporter, like they put a teleporter and they can teleport they put the Doomsday.
Oh, a
like,
machine.
device-
You want to beam a ship that size somewhere else.
Well, where would
I
we
want
beam
to
it?
beam the Doomsday Machine like somewhere
Yeah,
else
like where
far.
would we beam it then in case?
It is so big. There's no. You would need the power of 100 suns to have enough energy to beam a ship that big. It takes energy to beam things. Of course, neutronium. If you can scrap that thing. Of course, maybe someone else wants that too. Go ahead.
It's not an engine. It's controlled by a computer.
Ah, but it has technology though
Yeah.
that you can use.
If it's controlled by a computer, how would it be like?
Computer.
If like
That's theoretical. It's possible it's not. Who knows? Maybe there's a little man in there or woman.
Or a
but
child.
where would the are they sure that the people that like go through it die?
I'm sorry. What?
Are they sure that the people who like the people on the planets and stuff go when they go into that Doomsday Machine? Are they sure that they'll die, or like
down.
are they not sure that they'll die?
Well, you saw the reports from the Kirk defense, and when the ships went in there, they did disappear, and when the constellation blew up, the machine did die, stopped working, right? So something happened, but maybe the people go somewhere else. Who knows? Would you? I don't know if you'd want to test it and find out, though.
Computer?
I don't know.
Computer?
I know.
Good thinking. Good question, though.
Brother Eric, I think.
Good question.
But it can be.
Give that to her.
You remember that thing on that episode? Computer?
All right. Go ahead, and then you.
Document.
You know, when there was the document about when you remember when the ship was being controlled by that alien.
Yeah, it's recording.
When it showed that life form was taking control of the ship.
You're talking about a different encounter with the Enterprise. Let's stick with what happened.
No,
Okay.
I'm just saying probably that was controlling it.
Oh, maybe something is controlling the Doomsday Machine. Maybe.
Not like that.
But most likely that, Starfleet reports have said it's computerized. And it behaves like a computer, actually. It behaves very logically.
What do you mean?
Another person.
Well, it goes when it needs energy. goes to places
Yeah,
where
but
there's planets.
How would like
And
you
it
know how
eats
like
the plants
if you have
fuel.
technology and then water spills on it, like wouldn't it like get ruined? It looks like there's like lava in there.
I know, that's what I was about to say.
But like if there's
Can
lava,
you
in
like put the furnace out, like
Yeah.
freeze it, so it's not burning fire in there anymore? Is that what you're?
No, I'm just saying
Wondering?
like wouldn't the lava or whatever like burn down the technology though? Because like it's a kind of
It's
liquid.
Well, they figured out a way to isolate it somehow. The thing is, remember, it was recorded at a certain age. Who read that? Who read how old the things are? It was in one of your reports.
How old are they?
Well, I guess you're gonna have to have your science officer look at her scans.
Scantron, please.
Scan
This
You
one.
already scanned it, so you need to look back at what when you scanned it before. So you got to look at your records and retrieve it. Do you want to do that?
This one. And
Okay,
that's
so we
this.
should, like
Just tell me if you want to do it.
yeah, I want to do it.
All right, it comes up. It's estimated to be 4 billion years old.
What?
Some have estimated it's 100 billion years old. Okay, now we have you.
But how
do
could
you-
it be so effective for 4 billion years?
Do you know what?
Good question.
We could there's our science officer said we could freeze it, but I think if there's like real lava or a fire substance in that machine, wouldn't the computer die too? And another question, if we freeze it, then what do we need? What kind of weapon do we need that shoots ice or water?
Yeah, you got to figure that out. Unfortunately, you only have about 3 hours.
Oh my
So
gosh.
you don't. It doesn't exist. As oh, hold on. You
brother,
went first. Sorry, she had her hand up.
Ramza.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Could any radiation be, or can any kind of radiation, alpha particles, beta particles,
Mhm.
could any kind of radiation, could it penetrate neutronium?
According to what the science officer pulled from the library records, nothing can get through neutronium. Nothing. Nothing.
Earlier, I read earlier,
Mhm.
before I got this sheet,
Mhm.
that the Doomsday Machine, it can work for a really long time. So that might be why it's 4 billion or
Mhm.
100 billion years old.
Okay, you had something, Captain? You wanted to add?
Yeah, those of you guys are saying there's a fire in it. No, there is no fire. It's positively charged proton beam.
That's its defense mechanism, but it is a furnace in there. It is a fire. The beam breaks up planets or ships that attack it, and then inside the furnace it converts all the matter into energy. So yes and no. Yes.
According to, like, like when we watched that episode, the guy who he was
When you watch the documentary,
no, like an episode,
that was the documentary. Remember, you were watching as your character, so it was a documentary.
and like that guy who was actually an alien when he put his hands on the shoulders.
Uh-huh.
The people on the Ectairians might be controlling it, but they're doing it secretly. They might be controlling the Doomsday Machine secretly.
Well, we already talked about that, and the chances are very low, but it's possible. Anything's possible. Okay, so we're on our way. Yes.
Could a Doomsday Machine go through a star?
Like a sun. Can it like suck up a sun?
The library computer records that there's no evidence of it going into a sun. It only goes after planets that are orbiting a sun, a star. Yeah. Yes.
Maybe if it goes closer to the sun, it'll burn up.
Well, if it loses, maybe if its computer control gets taken over, you
Yeah.
could send it into a star, maybe. If you can figure out how to take over its computer. Okay, last one.
Okay. You know how last Friday we were watching like that guy just wanted to go in and like in the Doomsday Machine, like you know how he was like covering his eyes, it kind of looked like light.
Yeah.
But like I was thinking that like it might not be really fire, like it might be something else, like something
Well, it's not
light.
fire per se, because fire couldn't exist in space, but it is a furnace in there. It's powered with something. You know, it stays hot in there.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it stays hot.
So he died.
Well, so
That's
far,
what I
no
asked.
one's that's gone in has come back. Maybe.
But maybe if you like make it like stop working in a certain way, maybe and then we'll find out maybe if they're still alive.
Well, we'll see. Okay, we're on our way to Ectair. And, oops. Upon establishing orbit of Ectair, you know you've already notified the government. Evacuating the planet is going to be a big problem. You don't know what's going to happen. There's over 1 million people there. Federation law. Social sciences, Federation law. Social sciences, S, Federation law. What is it?
Social Sciences Federation Law 16.
16? I don't think so. Social sciences, Federation law.
Right there.
Oh, you're right, 16. Okay, you and your commander. What is yours?
She's commander.
Yeah, sorry.
So
And yours. What is yours?
what is it called?
Social sciences, Federation law. What is it?
23.
23 plus 16
Mine is 14.
plus 14. Add it up, y'all.
14.
20. What's yours?
30.
23.
30.
43.
Is he right?
No,
No, he's wrong.
I just could tell.
53.
Because if you have 14,
Federation law.
16.
53.
Oh, I have 16.
It's
Okay,
64.
what is it? Here we're gonna go again. Let's write it down.
What? How much does he have?
53. It's 53.
53. I have 20. That's what I said, 53.
23 plus 14 plus 16. 53. Captain, roll. All right.
47.
You recall, and thanks to your helpful officers, you recall that it is your duty to evacuate all Federation citizens from the planet. You've got to get them up. However,
What are you
have been told that there can be, sometimes that could be a problem, especially if the government says, oh, hey, why don't you take some of my people too? Okay? You have room on your ship to evacuate, write this down, 50 people. That's it. That's all you can fit on your ship. With no possessions. Maybe not even a suitcase. Alright?
50.
Not even one?
Brother, computer. Look,
Not even
computer.
zero.
Working?
Look, how many?
1,000.
Can you show me the stocks of the? Okay, 1 minute. Let me get.
You have all the stock records you want.
Cancel. Cancel order right now, please. Captain. I think we should go through the King Line stock because I think instead of evacuating them on our ship, we should take at least 50 the government with us, and we should tell the King Line when we get to the planet Ectair, we should actually I think we should actually tell the Ectair people to like get like as many captains as you can and get a ship. And
Okay.
get ships.
That's a great. We're gonna talk to the King Lions. Okay? That's his first objective. He's decided that already. He's gonna do that. So you need to contact Burton King.
What?
You need to contact Mr. Burton King.
Communications officer, could you establish hailing frequency with Rowan King?
Burton. Keep hailing frequencies open.
This is U.S.S. Cairo from U.S.S. from Starfleet Command. Mr. Well,
King.
King
Mr.
Barton.
King,
Barton.
do you read?
This is Burton King. What can I do for you?
We need, there's a Doomsday Machine heading your way, and we have a strategy to take it out. Like, the government has told us you have really large ships in your possession.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, so what? You want to buy one?
Well, no, we need one.
No, Captain, tell him that we need them to save your planet.
Yeah, we need some of your ships to save your planet and
Save my
your
planet?
business.
What do you mean save my planet?
There's a Doomsday Machine heading to your planet in approximately only 3 hours. You only have 3 hours to live before
So
your
you-
planet
Do you have
dies.
visual communication with him or just audio?
Visual.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I have to be him. Alright, hold on. Okay. Yeah. Cairo, I just happened to see something come across my screen about this thing. From the government there. We got some little panic going on down here on our planet, thanks to you guys. Tell you what, you want one of my ships, right?
Not only one.
Not only one, we need a lot of your ships to help evacuate the people.
Okay,
For all of your
Civilians.
okay, we'll be working on that with the government. That's no problem. And they did contact me. I can do that. But you're saying you want, but you want one of my biggest ships for what?
Because the only known way to destroy a Doomsday Machine is to drive a really big ship into its maw with 11 megatons of force.
You whoa, wait a minute now, Mr. Cairo. You're saying that you want to fly, or you want me to fly one of my biggest ships? I'm not a rich man, you know. I only got, 20, and I got one superliner cruiser, and you're telling me this cruiser that I just bought last year, I haven't even made a profit on it yet. You're telling me you want to take my biggest ship, my biggest casino ship, where I make the most money, you want to drive it into that Doomsday Machine and blow it up?
Listen, I am sure Starfleet Commander will reward you with even a bigger ship.
Really?
With my authorization.
Really? Well, I'm a businessman, and I just don't do things based on your word, because you're talking about one of my biggest investments. So I'm going to need something in writing from your Starfleet bosses, okay? To tell me that they're going to compensate me for my biggest ship. Okay?
Okay. So could I put you on hold? I need to contact one of my superiors.
Yeah, put me on hold. That's a good idea. Put me on.
Can I talk to that guy?
No, Hamudi, you're not.
You talk with your captain.
Yeah.
Talk with your captain.
Could I go on deep space? Can I contact Commodore Basir?
Yeah.
Communications
The
officer?
number is subspace.
Does anyone have anything for the captain they want to say? Cover your mouth, young man. He's got something to tell you.
He's not showing you any respect.
Hey, that's one of his biggest ships. If I was him, I don't care. I'm not gonna.
But you shouldn't just say a ship. You can't just say a ship is better than losing their life. You're saving him and the entire Ectarian world.
I like how you act.
Also,
It's on.
I was gonna say we first have to try one. We don't have to if we could first try to evac. You don't have to try both of the options at the same time. You still try one option, then we could ask him if we could use the biggest ship after if our option doesn't work.
You could use a smaller ship for the Doomsday, for the Kirk defense?
Yeah, or
it won't work.
No,
we need the ship that
try
size.
one of those, collaborate with Romulans, then
Yeah,
we could ask
you gotta meet, you definitely, well anyways, he's gotta make a call.
Ramza,
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I found out one way to destroy it. Take one of our shuttlecrafts and control it by computer and just put a few H-bombs on it and set them when they're a few miles from the Doomsday Machine to go high speed, and 30 seconds later, kablam, gone.
No, because if we wanted to try to like control with the computer, there's probably a password or something to connect to it. Because if it's that strong, they're not just gonna keep it open.
You're talking about that Doomsday Machine.
What?
The password for the Doomsday Machine computer?
Yeah.
No, he's talking about taking one of you in there with some H-bombs, some hydrogen bombs.
Or nitrogen.
But nothing can like
3,000
No, nitrogen won't do anything.
nothing can penetrate tronium.
I guess he's saying go inside of it. You guys are going to have to find some H-bombs. That's the problem. So I don't know. Maybe you have to find out if there's H-bombs on that planet. Okay, last one, yes.
I think instead of getting his casino ship, Mr. King casino ship, I think we should take one. I think we should take at least 2 to 4 of his ships at once and warp speed into the Doomsday Machine's mouth. At least 2 to 4.
Well, you're going to have to get 4 ships from him. So, good luck. Okay, so you ready to talk to Commodore Basir?
Yes.
Communications officer got the channel.
Okay. Wait.
He could
0071973.
subspace.
Hailing
Excellent.
frequencies open.
This is Commodore Basir.
Commodore Basir, we have run into a problem. There's a Doomsday Machine currently en route to planet
Yes.
Ectair, arriving in 3 hours.
Yes, you told me, and we're getting word. Did you report this to Starfleet? Yeah, I think maybe you should, right?
Yeah,
How many people do you have to evacuate?
1 million.
Oh!
Told him.
Yeah, you need to call Starfleet. You need to tell them what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to report it right away.
Okay.
What else do you need to know?
Yeah, there's we're gonna use the King, the Kirk defense, but not using our ship. We're gonna use one of the ships from King Line,
Mr. Barton.
Okay.
yeah, King Line Corporation. We need he has a large ship, only one ship that has enough power to shut down that ship, but he is not willing to give it to us until we have until we could get him almost the same exact ship.
You need money. He wants money. Oh, jeez. What about? Do you know anybody there in government? What about is there any other races there? Ectair, that's near the Romulan
yeah,
border.
there's some Romulans. There's even rumored to be some Klingons.
Well, I tell you what, you need to work with that government and maybe talk with the Romulans if they're there. They might want to use one of their ships. They might let you use one of their ships. You could just use one of their ships instead of using this guy's ship. That could be. Okay? But I can't tell you anymore. I am going to talk with the folks at Starfleet Command about negotiating, getting a good price for you. But you need to report it to Starfleet Command, and you should see if they can evacuate the planet for you.
Captain.
Okay.
Okay?
Captain.
Okay.
He wants to talk to you.
Could you set up a frequency with Starfleet Command?
What is the number for time?
Now, you already know that. You just hailing frequencies open. Starfleet Command.
Starfleet Command, do you copy?
The Starfleet Command, go ahead. U.S.S. Cairo.
Starfleet, we have run into a problem. There's currently a Doomsday Machine en route to the planet Ectair, and it will arrive there at 3 hours. There's 1 million people on the planet, and government is already starting to evacuate.
Understood. Message received. Anything you need from us?
We will need some ships to help evacuate.
Stand by.
Okay.
Starfleet Command. Commander Hashmi, we can have an evacuation force there in 6 days.
Oh.
Is that affirmative? Do you hear us?
Yes, we hear you, but there's only 3 hours left.
We can't do any better than that. Can you work with the government to evacuate their own citizens if there's any ships on there, any others?
There is currently an evacuation going on. We could bring on about 50 people, 50 Federation officers in our ship. But
Citizens.
that's all citizens we could. That's
Okay.
all we could carry.
Well, thank you for reporting. Anything else you need from us?
No, that'll be all.
Thank you. Starfleet Command, be out. Please advise us of your situation as it changes.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, now.
Now we're with Mr. Barton. He put him on hold.
Okay, Mr. Barton is still on hold.
Okay, could I call Mr. Barton?
Yeah, Barton here. Are you guys finished?
Yes, we are.
You got my money?
We are currently negotiating a fair price with Starfleet Command.
Okay, well, when you have money, then you can talk to me. Right now, I'm a very busy man.
But so we don't have your money.
Right now,
Yes,
you
yes,
should
I know.
be very
I'm
busy
getting there. Okay, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Right now, you are currently.
Could you please tell him that I will do it? Yeah, go ahead.
You currently should be scared for your
Hold
life.
on. Okay, look. This till that slob. I mean, His Highness. Yeah, right, exactly. Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So our superiors are currently trying to negotiate a fair price. So we only have a few hours till you and your.
Yes, I understand that. So as soon as you can tell me, as soon as you can wire me the credits for my ship, I will consider it yours and let you have it. But if it's only the right price, and then you can do whatever you want with it,
Captain.
I've got to go.
Captain,
What price it is? What do you think is a fair price?
Captain, I have to talk to Mr. Barton. Who do you want to kill that ugly slob? Huh?
Who is this person? Is this
It's one of my cadets. My second officer.
Okay, well, if you want to negotiate a price, okay,
I got my eyes on you.
okay, you need to give me a price, and I'll tell you if I like it.
Meow.
Okay, Game Master.
Yeah,
What's the
make up
currency
anything,
of
anything you want. Just say
Okay.
credits.
Okay.
Make up a number.
20 credits.
Okay. Could I call? Could you hail a frequency? You're gonna be able to be on hold again.
Look, I'm not going on hold again until you have a deal for me, okay? I got work to do. I got serious work to do.
Captain, can I talk to this man?
No.
This vicious being?
No, it's okay.
This-
It's okay.
Who is this people? Who are these people?
These are my
that you?
cadets.
These are your. You tell these cadets that. You know what? Because you guys like to talk so much bad about me, okay? You better come up with a really good price, okay? Because I don't have time to play around, okay, with my money, okay? I don't care about who's gonna die on what planet. Look, I'm a businessman. I make money, okay? So if that's what you.
If you die.
All right,
make
all right.
money.
That's it. You're cadets. You're making faces at me. Goodbye.
What?
Oh, don't put fingers.
Okay, you're messing up. Just warning you, Game Master. Just telling you, your characters are messing up. Captain,
Stop!
control your team.
I'm controlling your crew. I'm okay.
Okay.
Do not do anything.
I am
anything.
Hey, wait.
Okay, your
Captain.
negotiations with the King Lines is not working out well right now. Okay, you're gonna have to come back a little bit later
Captain.
when you're ready to talk with him and you can control your crew.
I'm ready
Okay?
to talk to him right now.
You should probably try to get some influence. That's what I suggest you do.
Captain.
And one way to do that is to talk with none other than the leader, the master of Ectair.
Okay.
Okay?
Could you
Alright.
send open a yelling frequency with the master of the pit?
Captain. But he was suspicious. He was like, kill that old sub. I mean, the Highness. I overheard. and I don't like his guts.
How do you know he was even talking about you? The man's a businessman. The whole planet's in panic.
I know,
people are calling him because they want to get off the ship.
But he said kill his this old son. I mean,
you should be listening.
Said tell that.
You should be listening and not talking, especially when your captain is in charge. See, this is why you're not captain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you're not controlling yourself. All right. You're doing an exceptional job, Captain. But you need to be a little tougher with those who get out of line. Okay. Especially when you're negotiating, huh?
I was telling him to take away the penny.
Give a what?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. All right.
Anybody that like so. Okay, so could you hail a frequency with the master?
And so that's Ahmed Mozenfar.
Ahmed Mozenfar. What is he, human?
Yeah, he's Ectarian. But you never know, yeah. When you go to all these planets and there's humanoid species, they share a lot of the same cultures and religions and looks that humans have. Okay? This is Special Assistant Shrinos. How can I help you?
This is U.S.S. Cairo.
Yes, Cairo. We see you're in orbit.
Yeah, we are in orbit. Yeah, so I need to talk with the master about trying to get a ship the right size to destroy the Doomsday Machine.
So you want to talk with His Highness? Okay, His Highness is very busy, as you can imagine right now. You can meet with him in another 6 hours. Let me just give you all something. I said 3 hours before. If I said 3 hours, it was 3 days before the Doomsday Machine arrives. You would arrive in orbit in 2 hours. Okay, maybe I added an hour to that. So please don't think the Doomsday Machine is going to be there in 3 hours. It's 3 days. Federation evacuation force cannot be there sooner than 6 days. Okay, Doomsday Machine is estimated to destroy Ectair in 3 days. Got it? Okay. So you can meet. So, anyways, would you like to make an appointment with His Highness?
I would like to make an appointment with His Highness in 6 hours. No, the soonest as like he could like get it like open.
I'm sorry, my friend, but you know he's very busy.
Yeah, in 6 hours, would that be okay?
6 hours? If you want me to make an appointment for 6 hours, I can.
Yeah, and could you tell Your Highness that the Doomsday Machine is going to be there in 3 days, not 3 hours.
Thank you. I'll pass that on. Okay. Now.
Good night.
Okay, now that that's taken care of. All right. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna try getting the Romulans.
Good. Next week, meeting with the Romulans.